Speed Duel is a fast-paced alternative format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Using regular cards and throwing in skills to shake things up, making some unused cards more viable, allowing more anime strategies to come to life. Join us as we progress through each Speed Duel product release and draft each skill available at that time before battling it out in Speed Duel Skill Draft. Trials of the Kingdom was released December 5th, 2019, and introduces support for a variety of strategies, including Dinosaur, Insect, Zombie, Water, and Ritual. 5 new skills were introduced. Dino Destruction is able to give a dinosaur monster piercing. Terror from the Deep activates Umi from the deck and protects water monsters from traps if Kairyu Shin is on the field, and if it leaves the field, lets you draw 2. Zombie Master lets you turn a level 4 zombie into Zombie Master, letting it revive zombies from the graveyard. Switcheroo lets you shuffle a card into deck and draw 1, twice per duel. And Cocoon of Evolution lets you cheat out Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth by sacrificing an opponent's monster, and lets you draw a card. This set releases the strongest ritual monster so far to speed, Magician of Black Chaos, as well as a new staple trap card, Floodgate Trap Hole. Alex lost last week, so he drafts first and takes Cocoon of Evolution. For my first draft, I take Terror from the Deep. Alex takes Zombie Master, so I take Switcheroo, leaving Alex with Dino Destruction. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Terror from the Deep, Kairyu Shin, kind of water. So the skill we're using here is Terror from the Deep. So activate the skill only during your main phase while you control Kairyu Shin. When this skill is activated, you can activate Umi directly from your hand, deck, or graveyard. While you control Kairyu Shin, all water monsters you control are unaffected by trap cards. And if Kairyu Shin you control leaves the field, draw 2 cards, and if you do, flip this card over. So this can let us basically activate Umi from deck, as well as protect us from all of the traps, which includes things like Windstorm, protects us from Floodgate Trap Hole. All we have to do is manage to stick Kairyu Shin on the board. And then if something does out our 2000 attack because of Umi Kairyu Shin, we then get to draw 2 cards. So hopefully we can kind of draw into another Kairyu Shin and kind of get it going again. So the backup strategy, or kind of the end game, I guess, because this is basically going to be a water beatdown deck. The idea is we just swarm the board with powerful monsters and try and smash Alex without his traps working on us. We do have Leviathan Dragon Daedalus, so we are searching out Umi, so we do have an easy way to kind of access this card's effect, but a 2600 attacker, which becomes 2800 attack, can still be very valuable. Just being able to stick big monsters, especially if Alex is able to kind of cheat out one of his own big monsters, it's really important that we have something that can rival it in attack points, as well as an out to it. If it is unbelievably big, we can destroy it using Daedalus's effect. So the rest of the deck, we're on 2 Cabazals. This is because this is a water monster. It does not gain a boost from Umi, because this only works on Fish, Sea Serpent, Thunder, and Aqua, and this is a dinosaur. But because it is a water monster, it still works with a lot of other effects, such as Big Wave, Small Wave. And just 1700 attack is the best kind of generic attacker we've got. Obviously, we do have things like Gearfried the Eye Knight we still have available, but it's water, it's 1700, it's good enough. We then have 1650 High Tide Gyojin. This is in here again, it's water, and under Umi becomes 1850, so this becomes our new best kind of generic attacker. On the 2 aforementioned Daedalus, we have Screech. So this card is destroyed by battle, send 2 water monsters from your deck to the graveyard. So this can be good for sending Daedalus to the graveyard just to kind of get rid of it, or Kairyu Shin, and it also works really well with Slushy. So when this card is normal summoned, you can send 1 Slushy from your deck to the graveyard. If you have 3 copies of Slushy total, either banished or in your graveyard combined, you can banish the card from your graveyard, target 1 level 5 or higher Sea Serpent monster in your graveyard, which both Kairyu Shin and Leviathan Dragon Daedalus are, special summon that target. You can only use the effect of Slushy once per turn. So this is a really good way if we can set it up to get Kairyu Shin and Daedalus kind of going, and then just kind of keep recurring them and keep bringing them back as much as we physically can. So on the 1 cost down and the 3 copies Big Wave, Small Wave, and Water Hazard. So all of these cards kind of do a very similar thing. They're all in here to get out our high level monsters, so our Kairyu Shin and our Daedalus. So Big Wave, Small Wave, sacrifice water monsters as many as we can, summon that many monsters from our hand. So that's, again, we can just sacrifice a monster to get out Kairyu Shin, or sacrifice a monster to get out Daedalus. Really, really good. Cost down. This card can also be really good because it gets rid of like dead Daedalus that we might have in our hand, or dead Slushies. Then we can lower the levels of a monster, so we can just normal summon Kairyu Shin as a level 3, or we can tribute Daedalus with only 1 tribute. Then Water Hazard, once per turn we express summon level 4 lower water monster from our hand. So this is good. Again, we can use this to get out Kairyu Shin, normal summoning a water monster, tributing it to summon out Kairyu Shin, or we can use it just swarm the board. We could use this and drop like Cabazals and High Tide Gyojin in the same turn, and then just try and beat Alex to death with them. So onto the extra deck, we have 3 copies of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So this is in here just to throw Alex off, but we might think that we're on Waking the Dragon. and then maybe he won't destroy our back row as much, but we're not planning to play back row anyway, so this is again just kind of a bit of a mind game. And then the side deck, we have 3 Yomi ship in case Alex is playing just enormous creatures that we just need outs to, and 3 copies of Sphere Karibo if we feel like Alex is kind of getting aggressive and he has low defense monsters. We can bring this in and try to play around that. Again, we don't want to play back row because if Alex is playing any back row destruction, we want it to be completely dead in his hand. So the one thing about this deck is we don't have any back row ourselves. We don't have any traps, which we can't really fit it in. There's a lot of combo pieces going into this deck, and we kind of need to find those combo pieces, so we can't really jank up the deck with a bunch of traps, which might end up biting us in the butt, but we'll have to see. So this is the deck we're bringing. Let's fire on in and see if Alex can take us down. So last week we had a clash of insect and dinosaur. Unfortunately, I feel like your skill was maybe a little bit overtuned to the fact that I had to kind of stall you out, which didn't feel good to do. And I'm hoping we don't have that again, because I really don't like that kind of gameplay. But you got to do what you got to do to win, right?
Yeah.
So I don't actually really have much of an idea of what you're going to bring. I guess you could bring zombies, which would be fun. We haven't seen zombies in a little while. You probably have an idea of what I'm going to bring, since I didn't bring my other skill last time. If you even remember what my other skill is.
Something, Mako one.
Yes, it's a Mako skill. That was my last one. Alright, well, shall we just fire straight on in? Just bash it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Ooh, the mighty rock. Ah, paper. I hope we're going second.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck.
We are on bones, so it'll be the zombie boys.
So, just go straight to.
Okay, we will draw. Stand by main. I suppose we will normal summon Cavazaus. Go to battle, and we will just declare an attack on this. That's what you got. Oh, okay. We're on this Skull Servants. I guess I brought them twice. Now it's your turn, and then we'll pass on that.
Let's set this.
Okay.
Set this. And then.
All right. Draw for turn. Stand by main. Alright, let's try. I will go ahead and activate Big Wave, Small Wave. This destroys all face-up water monsters I control. Then I can summon water monsters from my hand up to the number of monsters destroyed by this effect. So I will be destroying my Cavazaus. And then special summoning Levia Dragon Daedalus.
Oh, damn.
Do you have any response to my special summon?
Nope.
I will activate Umi. Then I will declare the effect. If I can work out how to do that, there it is. Declare the effect, sacrificing Umi, and destroying all other cards on the field. Oh, that's a kick in the dick, innit?
From my extra deck. Blows up my dragon.
Yeah, I had game, so I thought I have to go for it. Yeah, that's my turn done. God, main decking Waking the Dragon, bro. Okay.
Thought I'd do it this week. It'd be funny. Okay, I'm going to normal summon Decay Commander.
Okay.
Special summon Zombie Tiger.
Okay.
How do I... Can I move him to... Yeah, okay. Perfect. Equip him to Decay Commander. Go to battle. Swing.
Okay, so that's 19.
And then we'll attack directly for 15. And...
have lethal if you didn't equip? Or is that... does it have to equip?
No, it doesn't have to equip. Well, if he discard a random card from your hand, so...
Might you want to pick one?
There's Wait, hang on. So this got 2?
No, one of them's if it destroys a monster, one of them deals damage.
Oh, right. That one.
Okay. Well, to the graveyard with my High Tide Gyojin. Right, draw for turn, and I've got 2 spells that don't do anything. Okay, note to self, don't wipe Alex's board when he has back row. Right, we'll go second. Let's see what you got.
Set.
Okay.
And a set. And...
Alright. Draw for turn. Stand by main. We will normal summon Cabazals. Go to battle, assuming there's nothing on summon.
Yep.
And declare an attack.
To the grave.
Then we'll pass.
Okay.
Alright, draw for turn. Stand by main. I will tribute my monster to summon out Kairyu Shin, who has 100 more attack. Anything on summon?
Your skill. What is your skill that you can activate Umi from your deck? I can't remember what the rest of it was. So yeah, I'm gonna floodgate it.
Okay. Down it goes. Pass back to you.
All I've got is another set. An end.
Draw for turn. Stand by main. We will go ahead and summon Cabazals. Anything on summon?
Nope.
Battle phase. Attack. And then pass the turn.
Oh. Oh. Set and set.
Draw for turn. Stand by main. We will summon High Tide Gyojin. Anything on summon?
No.
Battle. I don't think you've got anything that's going to have 1650 defense specifically, so I'll just attack with this.
Yeah, it's a good call.
And then we'll get in for the extra 50 damage if I can click the button. And then end phase, pass.
Oh.
Start turn. Stand by main. Is there any way that I can guarantee a game here? I don't think there is. So we'll just go straight to battle. We will just attack with Gyojin. And then attack with Cabazals?
Yeah.
What are your 3 back row? There's just nothing happened there at all.
2 waking, and then I drew a floodgate.
I was expecting you to big brain mind game me.
Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I clicked the wrong button.
That's fine, we can jump back in. But I was expecting you to big brain mind game me and side out the wakings, knowing that I wouldn't destroy them.
Yeah, I'm done siding. I'll go second.
Okie dokie. See what we open with. This is a terrible hand.
Feel that.
Alright, I will set a monster and pass the turn.
Okay. I will set 2 back row and a monster.
Start the turn, draw, stand by main. I want to get aggressive, but my hand says no, so we will pass the turn.
Okay. How big's the boat's gonna be of your creatures?
Some.
Yeah, I'm gonna normal summon Decayed Commander.
Okay.
Go to battle. Let's see what you got.
Well, I guess you're probably fine with this. You have attacked Yomi ship. So you lose 400 life points. But now you can choose what dies to this.
Yeah.
Alright, draw for turn. Stand by main. Problem is, my hand is still really bad. So I think I have to just pass again.
Okay. I can't get over Ghost Ship now, so I'll swap my guided defense. Another monster.
Alright, draw for turn, stand by main. We will normal summon Cabazels. Anything on summon?
No.
I'll go straight to battle, and I will declare an... no, don't stand with him. I'll
Straight to
declare
battle,
an
back to
attack
standby.
on Decayed Commander.
Yeah.
Then we'll just pass the turn on that.
Set. An end.
Right, draw for turn, stand by main. Right, I guess we're gonna tribute and walk into a floodgate. Yep, thought so. And we'll pass back.
Okay. I'm going to tribute Skull Servant.
Okay.
Summon out a Vampire Lord.
Okay.
That back row. Go to battle. We'll be over this.
Okay. Goodbye, Kairyushin.
And then
Draw for Jesus Christ. Stand by main. What are we doing with this? I mean, at this point that doesn't do anything, so... I will activate Big Wave, Small Wave. Send this to Grave and special summon Daedalus.
Ooh.
Anything on summon. Okay.
Floodgate.
That's fine. We have to get rid of it one way or the other. Then I will activate Cost Down.
Okay.
Discarding Water Hazard. Then I can tribute to summon Leviathan Dragon Daedalus. Anything on summon?
No.
Battle phase. Attack.
Gritty
Okay.
Orb.
Well, we had to get you to use your shit one way or the other, so it's your turn. Man, I've drawn so badly this game. We drew into both copies of Daedalus and just nothing but spells.
Set back row. I'm gonna flip summon two King of Skull Servants who are currently
1000 attack.
1k. Go to battle. Attack.
Yep.
And then attack directly. 2k.
I don't think there's a single card I draw here that gets me out of this. I think I've just drawn too badly all game. Yep, you've got it. Oh, again, it felt like Rush, where I just drew like shit. Like, I think all 10 cards left in my deck are all fantastic cards that if I'd drawn them in the first like 6 turns of this game would have been perfect. But instead I drew out fucking double Big Wave, Small Wave, Water Hazard, Cost Down, double Daedalus. I'm like, None of this does anything. Like, I need these cards mixed in with the good cards. But unfortunately, we didn't draw them. So that's just, again, a bit of a whimper. Oh. But again, like we were saying, that's just how card games go, right? Unfortunately, sometimes you just draw like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It felt like, this felt a little bit like last week, where your traps kind of carried the whole deck.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was just like, oh, I summon a guy, floodgate. I summon a guy, floodgate. I attack you with a guy, security orb. And I'm like, well, I got you to use all your shit, but it costs, because of the way my deck is, where it's trying to summon out higher level monsters, I have to use extra cards to accomplish getting all these guys out. So I was burning through resources just trying to get through. And then you had just the correct number of outs to actually deal with it. And there's just nothing more I could really do with that. It's a shame as well. I was expecting at one point to run into Windstorm. But you were obviously on Security Orb. But the only way my deck can pop Security Orb is with Daedalus. And after that game 1, I'd already sworn off of it. So I was like, I'll never pop in Security Orb.
Waking the Dragon, pulling out the...
Yeah, well, the last 2 weeks, I have had Waking the Dragon in my side deck. And I've sided it in after seeing you were running Spell Trap Destruction. And I had it set on the field, and then you've played Spell Trap Destruction, and every time dodged Waking the Dragon. So, like, you've just, like, lucked into not destroying my Waking the Dragon so many times already. You didn't even know it. Then it just, you know, I blow up the whole... Because, again, I wouldn't have gone for that play if it wasn't exactly lethal. Like, I had you dead if that wasn't exactly Waking the Dragon or Security Orb.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that game 2 also was, like, really... I mean, that's the other thing. We didn't get to activate either of our bloody skills, which is a shame.
Because I know you needed Karyusha to activate it.
I mean,
I can't remember what the rest of the effect was.
So it protects all of my water monsters from traps. Just makes them completely unaffected by traps. So I was like, if I can just stick this, then I'm in a fantastic position. But you just opened Floodgate Trap Hole every game. And I'm like, I just want to play this skill. I just want to play my deck. And again, you didn't use Zombie Master, but again, I'm not super sold on Zombie Master.
It's a weird one. Yeah. Because like I've got to put... I don't want to put it on King Skull Serpents, I guess, because I don't know. So I've got to put in a 4-star, so I'll put in the Decayed Commanders, the Zombie Tigers.
Yeah, I think we might be past Decayed Commander being any good. I think it was good when it came out. I think it might have been power crept a bit by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the King of Skull Servants is probably the way to go, really. The only weakness of King of Skull Servants, or the Skull Servants deck in general at the moment, I suppose, is we have a lot of stuff to change stuff to defense. Fortunately, this deck was running 0 trap cards. Like, this was effectively a combo deck. Yeah, I mean, you can't fit traps with combo. Like, it just doesn't work, right? Like, I need room for Big Wave, Small Wave. I need room for 3 Kairyu Shin. I need the Daedalus because that's the payoff. I need the cost down so I don't brick, right? And then I need water monsters to be able to sacrifice. So if I was to have traps as well, realistically, either the deck's going to be a mishmash of crap and not work at all, or it's going to be over 20 cards. And if it's over 20 cards, then the consistency also starts to get a bit muddy. So it's like, there's just no room to have all of this Kairyu, Daedalus combo, like swarm the board, wipe the board, protection from traps, shenanigans, and also fit all the traps in as well. But maybe that was my downfall. Maybe next week I just need to stuff the deck with traps again and see how it goes. But yeah, GG, man.
GG.